If you need help pricing your services, then this is the video for you. In this one, me and Mike are going to go over a tool that you can use to find national averages for a bunch of different industries, the exact square footage prices that I charge for house washes, roof washes, and driveway cleanings, how your prices are going to fluctuate throughout the year depending upon a bunch of different variables, how to track your close ratio and where it should be at, how I screen out scammers, and if you stick around until the end, we're also going to give you the biggest pricing secret to landing more jobs and giving yourself a competitive advantage over all the other companies in your area. But if you want one-on-one coaching with me and Mike every single week over Zoom, where we're going to give you a custom action plan to follow and weekly accountability to make sure that you're making progress towards wherever it is you want to take your business, then fill out the form. It'll be the first link in the comment section and the description. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the video. Hey guys, I'm currently working on setting my prices in QuoteIQ. How can I determine the best way to set prices?
Well, that's actually a great question, Colony City Cargo. We have got a national averages pricing in there for pressure washing, as well as probably 10 to 12 other home service industries. So you can check that out. It's in the resources section. Just go down to national averages and click on the pressure washing, and it has got, some pricing guidelines. And that's very important because your business can't be run on national averages because you're not servicing the nation, right? And you're not competing with people in states states away. So you need to know your market. You need to know what the market will bear. You need to understand what your cost structure is. You need to know your overhead. All of that obviously can be, figured out in QuoteIQ. We've got the hourly rate calculator. We've got all your expenses, all the things that you need, all the tools you need, so you can figure out the best way to price. Justin and I have also both made dozens of videos on pricing, and you can watch those. But, start with the national averages, understand your business, understand your market, and then you can kind of hone in from there.
Absolutely. I'm going to add a couple things. First and foremost, always be mindful of your close ratio, right, Mike? Close ratio is one of the most important things because, you need to be mindful of how many leads, how many quotes you're sending out versus how many are actually coming back. You want to keep that, somewhere between maybe 40 and 70%, somewhere around there. The other thing to be mindful of is where you live, how much lead flow you have, how much competition there is. There's a lot of different things. Like pricing is a moving target. Me and Mike, like he said, has made tons of videos. QuoteIQ, the whole design of it was built around pricing, right? So we like square footage based pricing. I'll give you kind of a range for where you need to be at on all these. So house washes, we like to be somewhere around 15 cents. Concrete cleanings around 12 cents. And then for roofs around 20 cents, at least for my particular area, for our particular lead flow. And obviously this varies. If we're in the heat of spring and things are rolling, those prices are going up. But if we're, going into fall, into the year, we're obviously, dulling those prices down a little bit. Mike, do you mind? I'm trying to say things. I'm gonna have to go solo on this because dude, your phases are fucking throwing me off. Okay, Mike, go ahead.
Nothing. I was looking at several things, but no, I mean, you were on a roll.
Excellent. So if you need any other help on pricing, we'll have links somewhere, videos down below. But QuoteIQ is built specifically for pricing. That's why we built the Map Measure Pro within QuoteIQ, so that we can measure all your properties and assign each one of those different services a specific rate per square footage. That way you can quote quickly. One other thing with regards to landing jobs, quoting, things of that nature, the faster you quote, the more jobs you're going to land. Mike built his whole business on being the first person to quote somebody, and there's a much higher likelihood of landing that jobs when you are the first person to send a quote. Right, Mike? Can't hear you.
Did you mute me?
No, I didn't.
78% more likely to get the job if you're the first to quote it.
Excellent. 78%. How many jobs are you missing out on because you're not the first person? So that's why we implemented the call team. Also, every call is answered by the call team. They take all the most pertinent information. I know whether it's a big job. I know whether it's a scammer. Dude, Google Voice has called me 400 times. I need to I've been trying to figure out what number I can call for that to fix that. But Angie's Leads call me, Yelp calls me. I get calls all day long from just solicitors. So anyway, it's really good for screening people out and knowing how quickly you need to get back with certain individuals. So hope that helps with regards to pricing.